Hi, everybody. It's Kerry Ellison at Keller Williams Realty with the Ellison Group. I hope everybody's doing great today. I've been asked a lot of questions about what is the secret to selling homes in today's market. And there's a lot of different components I'm going to talk about. I'm going to give you some really good bullet points that I think will help your home sell in today's market. If you are thinking about selling in the spring or the summer, it's not as simple as it used to be. We used to put a home on the market, put it on the MLS, and we'd have multiple offers. And you'd have people paying you full price, over full price, appraisal gaps, all kinds of fun stuff. And, we're just not in that boat anymore. Even though the market is stable and we're in good situations here in Little Rock or Central Arkansas, buyers are much more cautious and they're taking a little more time and they are making sure that the home's the right choice. So what I want to talk about today is how do we stand out with your home in today's market with the interest rates being higher, harder for buyers to get into homes. And there's a few powerful reasons or tips I want to give you guys to help with that. Homes in good condition sell faster. That is absolutely true. So there is no secret. Homes in good condition get more attention, more offers, and should sell faster in today's market. One thing we do like to recommend that we are starting to talk about a lot more is doing pre-inspections. And what a pre-inspection can do, it can help a buyer have comfort and feel good about your home. It's almost like you're buying a pre-certified car and you're not getting a warranty, but you are getting some confidence that somebody's already looked at it, you don't have any major issues, and that you are moving forward with it. But it does definitely build confidence and removes the fear from the buyers for the unknown. And according to the National Association of Realtors, in 2025, buyers are definitely more hesitant than they were before, and they're doing a lot more due diligence. They're doing more home inspections. They're getting more estimates. They're looking at houses a lot more seriously than they did during COVID. So when you present your home, it needs to be clean and move-in ready. And you're saving buyers time and stress. And that's why it's probably worth doing a pre-home inspection on it. So you can at least get that part knocked out. Prevent surprises that kill a deal. Oh my gosh. We are seeing more and more deals fall out as we're living in 2025, because a buyer falls in love with a house, buys it, and then they get a home inspection and they're not able to purchase it. So it also helps us when you do the pre-inspection, it also helps us make sure that there aren't crazy surprises coming up, and it keeps the deals together longer. A pre-inspection helps you avoid that heartbreak, and it gives you more time to fix the deals or plan to fix the deals that could cause problems like roof leaks, foundation cracks, heat and air issues, any of those things that we run into with buyers that make them want to stop and walk away. The market is all about preparation and positioning. So we want to do stuff that helps your buyers get better in line and get you the most amount of money. One more thing I want to talk about is it helps give you leverage in the negotiating table. A lot of times a buyer will make an offer on their home and they're asking you to give credit. They're asking for home warranties. But if we've already had things addressed and we've already had a home inspection, that helps you hold your cards a little bit better and maybe not negotiate as much. Your home looks better, feels better. It helps it stand out from the competition. So if a buyer's looking at 10 homes and you're the only one that's done a home inspection and they need a home, there's going to be something that makes them feel really good about your house. So more interest always equals more leverage. So when a buyer can pick your house out because we've done things to make it look better, we've done things through the inspection, we've pre-certified it if you would, it should help you get for better terms and fewer concessions. The last big point I want to talk about is making sure that your home's in good condition and it's clutter-free. What does clutter-free mean? You don't have stuff on the countertops. You don't have stuff on the countertops in the kitchen or the bathrooms. You can see wall space. You can stand in there and take a photograph and you see an exterior wall. You do need to take down personal photos. I know that goes back and forth, but we do highly recommend that. And then do touch up paint and make sure everything looks clean. Buyers will forgive homes that maybe aren't in updated shape, but they do want them clean. If you're thinking about selling this spring or moving into this summer, let's schedule a pre-listing consultation where we'll come in and discuss pre-listing, pre-staging, and all you need to do to get your home sold. And we do that free of cost. So there's no pressure, no obligation, just advice that'll help you in today's market and may help you make a decision if you want to sell or if you don't. So if you get a chance, let us know. We'd love to help you. Thanks so much.